Hello, my beautiful and talented people. Happy New Year's to all of you. Thank you so much for everybody who's been, well, all of you have helped me grow on this channel and been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. Um, I am doing a giveaway at 5,000 subscribers and it is coming up. I'm coming up pretty close to that goal. So if you are subscribed and you comment, you're in the running. I want to say just thank you to all of you. I really appreciate it. And we're going to move on to talk about money in 2021. So, money in 2021, we got pile one, pile two, pile three, and pile four. We're going to move on to our gorgeous pile number ones. Hello, my beautiful pile number ones. Let's talk about money in 2021. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is about cooperation, temperance. It's about two things. It's about cooperation and it can also be about mastery. Temperance is about keeping your cool and even and making sure that you take even patience. Yeah, there's gonna be a need for patience. There's gonna be a need to move to work together. And you're going to have to keep for money to like flow properly, you're going to have to keep yourself under control, emotionally speaking. With the Three of Cups, I'm getting like there are going to be things that may distract you uh, from your goals. Um, I'll get a little bit like Page of Wands. I'm getting like you're being guided to, take the first step towards something that you have inspiration regarding. That you're not necessarily going to be a master when you start taking action. That again, I'm getting like you're going to be working together with somebody. There's going to be partnership. There's going to be some kind of, symbiotic relationship where somebody, you're helping somebody and somebody is helping you. But with that Three of Cups, I'm getting that you do need to take things seriously. Like if you ever get, it's not that you should never take time to rest, you should, but if you ever get, if you're getting like, oh, I can just blow this off, don't do that. Um, just patiently make your steps forward, keep yourself in emotional control. Look out for people because they're going to look out for you and lead to success. But I feel like a lot of your success is going to be in regards with your to your ability to work with others, and your ability to give to people emotionally, and then receive. Now that doesn't mean that you're going to. I'm not necessarily getting that you're going that this is about romance in any way. It's just you need to be meeting somebody's needs for somebody to meet yours. So with the Five of Cups, um, you need to concentrate on those Two of Cups instead of the Three of Cups, because if you don't take things seriously, if you think you can get away with things, those things are going to fall apart. Um, However, the Two of Cups, putting energy in other people and having that energy put back in you, that is going to be something that's going to pay off for you. Again, you are going to start out working on something you're very inspired on, but you're not going to yet, you're you're going to have to start out before you're good at something. However, once you are going to also learn and achieve once you've started, like once you're willing to be a page, once you're willing to be the person who starts out not being perfect at the thing you're passionate about, you will become the person who's very good at the thing you're passionate about. And it's going to be like you're going to win through action. Yeah, you're going to win through action. And and you have a lot of success. You have a lot of success if you keep yourself emotionally together, if you're making sure that people's needs are being made, you know, being taken care of by what you offer. There's going to be a real, like, again, I told you there was a new beginning. Like, you're going to have to take a leap of faith, and you're going to have to pick like an opportunity where you have to act in like you have that it's going to be very important for you to act in integrity. um I think that you have to realize that what you have, it's like, even though this is business, even though this is money, like you have to realize that you need to be, offering, you need to be showing people that you care if you want them to give you money. With the moon, yeah, you're not going to be able to, you're going to have to follow your intuition before you think you're ready. Make that leap of faith into something that you don't know if it's going to work out. But as long as you're, taking things very serious, showing your care, meeting other people's needs, and working together with people, you're going to have this victory. This is a victory card. This is a victory card. But yeah, there's no, like, you need to be bringing both emotion into the situation, and you're definitely going to be needing to bring clarity, honesty, and integrity into the situation. I'm getting like you're going to win by looking out for other people. And unfortunately, if you're not looking out for other people, you are not going to win. Queen of Cups. You're being guided, like you do have this inspiration. You're being guided to follow that inspiration, because that inspiration is going to start off with you probably, not really having the whole skill set, but the act of you doing is going to give you that skill set. But again, the Cups cards have come out over and over again. Like your emotional mastery, both your emotional mastery, you being able to control your emotions, and your ability to show other people with your actions that you care, are going to be cores to your success. The Lovers. Yeah, it's like you're having to make a choice. Um, so the choice, like the choice that you're meant to make a choice towards what you love. You're meant to make a choice in which, everybody is uplifted by it. Like you're going to bring something, like if you're building business, you're going to bring something to the market that improves people's lives. But your success is dependent on, you know, like you're not going to be doing this alone. And it definitely 100% matters how you deal with things. Like, you know, you should only be dealing with in situations where you feel are just and right, because your emotional body is going to be very important. That's one of the things that's going to help you manifest your desires into existence. And you're going to be put in a situation where you can manifest whatever desires that you want. Ace of Wands, I kind of knew it was going to come up. So you've got the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, the Page of Wands. You're going to have to make this new decision. You're going to have to, you know, take this. Yeah, you're going to have to do this, you know, perhaps before you think you're ready. It's like the time will be right when you do it. The High Priestess. Yeah, some things are not, it's like there's some things that you don't completely know right now, but you are being given a lot of intuition, and you being really in touch with your intuition is going to help you make these decisions. You're bringing in, like, yeah, King of Pentacles. Is this somebody you work with? Is this you? So keep in mind, I've gotten so many different royalty cards of different of different bases. Like I've gotten the emotions. The emotions are going to be very important to you. But I feel like once you act on your inspiration and you master your emotions, what you are going to bring is cash money. You're going to, because you have everything you need to manifest. And you need to act with integrity. You need to be good in your emotions, and you need to be willing to take that inspiration and run with it. King of Cups, I'm sorry, yeah, the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups has come out for a second time. Also, the Queen of Cups is out. Like you, it's like you're going to get a lot of this. Like some of you are going to be directly caring for people. Others of you, it's like what you do is going to be caring. What you do is going to be helping people. So I've got the six of, yeah, with the Six of Pentacles. You need to choose your decisions on equal give and take. Like you need to, it needs to be a situation where you get something out of it and you provide value to somebody else. Like there's so many cards, and like choose the thing where you're, you know, getting something out of it and putting value into something else. Seven of Swords, though, again, you can not take things seriously, and you can, you know, if you, like, you're definitely being heavily guided not to take shortcuts. Like if you, you know, if you don't want something, I'm trying to find that Ace of Swords. If you don't want something, if you should do, only do things that if everybody found out about it, you you know, like there's be no shame. You know, like you, so if you're doing something right now that compromises your integrity, you're going to have to do something that's instead builds your integrity. There is this bat, so there is some fear. Maybe you have to move away from something. You know what? I think a lot of this fear is almost, it's like the fear doesn't really have a big focus. It's just, it's one of those things where and again, there's this need to be emotionally balanced, but like I almost fear, I feel like the fear is kind of generalized. Um, and I've got, you know, your heart under lock. And with all the cup cards, like, if you think that you're going to gain success by, you know, closing up your heart space, doing whatever needs to be done, um, it's not a good idea for you. Um, that's you, you're going to make money by unlocking your heart space, and making sure that everybody's needs are getting met. Because if you think you need to be big, tough, corporate, whatever, some of you I understand that you might have dealt with disappointments and problems, and you know you don't want to open yourself to vulnerability. But if you act dishonestly, you let me assure you, that's going to reach the light of day. Um, I think for so like you're invest in people and they're going to invest in you. That's really what's going to happen. And you're going to have an idea that you're probably going to have to pursue before you have, you know, all the necessary experience, but it is going to be something that because you prefer because you pursued it, you will have the necessary experience. But everything has to be done from the heart space, and everything has to be done from a space of making sure, like, you know, you're going to win when you're offering win-wins. You're going to win in win-win situations. When you create situations where you win and the other person wins, it's going to there's going to be happiness and you're going to have success with that. But there's some kind of fear that you're going to have to extinguish within yourself, and then you're going to have to open up your heart space because your success is dependent on it, money wise. With the Frida Kahlo, I mean, some of you could have some art. Yeah, and I feel like that's a smaller percentage of you, but like, you know, again, following your inspiration. But Frida Kahlo for me is a lot about being unapologetically yourself. So some of you think that you need to be harder when a lot of you need to be more authentic. And again, with your authenticity and generosity, you're going to have you're going to bring in money through that. But yeah, you need to heal you need to heal something emotionally. And you need to definitely realize, I don't care if somebody else has gotten ahead by being a bad person, that is not your, or, you know, not taking things seriously. That's not something that you were supposed to, you know, idolize. You know, that is just something that, you know, so you 100% need to be making sure that you're acting within your integrity. You're taking action towards your passions. You're following your intuition, because following your intuition is going to relieve the fear of not knowing. With the courts is, well, actually the courts does have, you know, is for spiritual clarity as well as just general clarity. Like You need to be very in touch with your intuition. And being very in touch with your intuition is going to bring clarity in the places that, in the places that, you know, that intuition is the only place where you're going to be able to see. I've got the mother charm. Are some of you going to build businesses with your mother? Do some of you have, I'm not really getting that. Some of you, I mean, some of you, like, some of you may have had bad behavior modeled to you, and that's kind of made you, you know, it's like you may have had somebody and might have been a caregiver that modeled really bad behavior, really modeled, getting away with things. And if that's the case, that person, just because they modeled it, that was, and just because they get away with things doesn't mean that they're happy, like, and that's not the path that you were meant to go. Attachment. Like, what I've been getting over and over again is that this is your your success is going to be based off of cooperation. So there are going to be attachments in your life that you really need to be nurturing. Obviously, if somebody has, shown that they're, not serious and, and displays bad behavior, um, don't. So with the, yeah, it's you doing the healthy thing is ultimately you, like, health, like, you doing the healthy thing is absolutely the thing that's going to grow. You doing the thing that, invests in others is going to be the thing that grows. You being somebody that demonstrates with your actions that you care and being in emotional control of yourself, these are all things that are going to bring you financial stability, love. You need to be putting love in your connections. You need to not, I mean, if for some reason, like, again, it's you're going to win in a cooperative way. You're going to be successful by working well together with people, by showing people that you care. Um, and it's those things, like, what you invest in people is going to get invested into you. So if you need to do any emotional growth to get there, feel free. I do feel like I need to grab a card. Let go came out. So there may be something that you need to let go of. Again, like, even if you're, it could even just be your concept of what success is. Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't want money. Obviously, we need it to survive. I am, however, going to say that if you've had bad behavior modeled to you, maybe let that go and see that there are other ways to get success. So I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away two as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers, and I'm really close. Just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment and you're in the running for that. So it's time for my gorgeous pile number twos. Pile number two, money in 2021. Eight of Wands. You're going to get a lot of action. There's going to be a lot of action. Ooh, interesting. You've been working on something for a long time. That is going to take off. You do, however, have to make sure that you're maintaining balance in your life because you're being able to manifest what you want. But let me be clear, you're manifesting no matter what. You're manifesting, you're manifesting your dominant emotion. So you being in balance, you making sure that you are in control of yourself is going to bring in a flurry of manifestation for you. Queen of Swords. I'm getting that what you're going to succeed. Well, I mean, the Queen of Swords is also somebody who, has an objective and, you know, and definitely, goes towards clear logic. Yeah, so logic is going to be important. I feel, yeah, one of the things that you're balancing is your logic and your emotions. And when you balance that, you're going to actually be able to see the opportunities in front of you because until you do that, you won't be able to properly see. Things need to be in balance of your head and your heart. And some of you have not been taking the option that is appropriate for your heart. It's not about, again, 2 cups, head and heart. Like your mind needs to inform your emotions and your emotions need to inform your mind. And as soon as you let that happen, you're going to have a lot of relief because things will just start manifesting for you. So it's like you have an opportunity. Yeah, you have an opportunity. But you being in alignment with your head and your heart, you making sure that both, that it makes sense logically as well as emotionally, and not, any of the options that fulfill one but not the other are not the right options. But there is going to be a golden option which fulfills both, and you having the this is the manifestor card, this is the alchemizer card. This is making two distinct and different things, being able to make them one. So like your ability to put things in perspective in your head and your heart is going to reveal the opportunity that is right for you. Right now, however, you have a lack of mental clarity because you haven't yet done the balancing. Again, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. Like you're really going to have to make sure. The reason why you can't see is because at the moment you may be prioritizing the head over the heart. Again, your head is important. You are an intelligent person, and but prioritizing the head over the heart makes you blind. You incorporating your heart, however, will give you clarity. And that's what's going to move you forward. So the clarity you need for your head is going to come through your heart. It is still going to require a lot of hard work. I don't think you're afraid of hard work, though. That's not the impression. That's the impression I'm getting, is that you're not afraid of hard work, but you do have this lack of clarity, and you have this lack of clarity that is keeping you from manifesting, and that has to do with your heart space. And as soon as you open up and put your heart and your head on the same level, everything's going to start manifesting for you. So, hope. You're meant to, like, it's actually really reasonable for you to hope. I know that if you've had a lot of situations which have been painful, that it can be very hard to hope. And I can tell that you are, you know, you're tired with that 9 of Wands. You've been putting in effort for a long time. And you putting in effort is good. You putting in effort is important. But what you need to put in is balance. Because as soon as you put in balance, your effort's going to pay off. You're going to have, but you need to accept that problems have happened. Heartbreak, as the heartbreak has been real. But like, this is love. You got the Queen of Cups that came out twice. Like, know that your money is going to be tied to that loving energy, that tied to following your heart. This is about the heart space. And you're only confused because you're covering your heart. So get a little bit more comfortable with your emotions, deal with the things below the surface, balance your head and your heart. There's no, Spirit is not saying that, your intellect, your intelligence, those are all very valuable things about you. But you can't be all mind and no heart, even if you've been hurt. So, like, you bringing in your emotional body into what you have it's like all the work you put in is going to pay off, and it's almost going to pay off really suddenly. It's because you've been building this momentum the whole time, and you're finally going to get out of your way. 333 is on the clock, so that might be a very significant number for you guys. But you should know, like, you're going to bring in comfort. Um, like, I feel like once you're able to, incorporate your head and your heart into your money making, you're going to, like, be a lot more comfortable. You're going to be a lot more happy. The things that you want are going to start manifesting. So for you, it's about balance, and it's specifically about balancing those two things. Because I feel like you're going to be able to alchemize this. You're going to be able to make something much bigger, but you have to do it in hope. You need to come from your heart space. If you want the success. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away two as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers, and I'm really close. So just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment. You're in the running for that. I also want to say thank you to everybody. Happy New Year for everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. It's all helped me. And I really appreciate that. And hopefully I'll be able to continue to help you guys. So we're going to move on to our gorgeous pile number threes. Pile number three, money in 2021. The moon, the king of wands, the queen of wands. You've got a couple here. And the six of cups. This is very interesting. So with the moon, like there is some fear, like there is some unknown. But I'm also getting that you're going to be able to bring light into this situation. You know, like you're going to bring light into the darkness. I'm getting that you have, it's like you're all right. For some of you, you're definitely twin flames. Um, flame, masculine, feminine. I'm getting like if that's the case, then your financial success is gonna be tied with your soul connection. Like this, like you're gonna have this connection with somebody, and you guys are going to bring in some something like there's something that you guys are meant to both work on together. And it looks like it's going to happen this coming year. That you both have something critically important to add to this. That there is still an element of not knowing, but it's like a lot of you, like this is money 2021. A lot of you are going to be on a mission with somebody else. If they're not a twin flame, like they're a soulmate. For some of you, it's possible that this is a business partner, but for most of you, I'm getting that this is like you're going to, I'm getting a lot of you, this is a romantic partner. Like you're going to, there's something that's bigger than the both of you. So with the strength card, strength also, it's a Leo card. This is a fire sign. This is a fire sign. This does not require that you both be fire signs. But it will mean that both of you will be in action-oriented place. Like you're going to be, you've got inspiration and you're like taking leadership in your own lives. Like in the regular deck, this would be a lion with Leo, you know, so but with the strength card, I'm getting that there is some emotional, like strength is about self mastery. I feel like you are coming into a partnership with somebody else. Like when you do your self mastery, you're going to come into a partnership with somebody else who's also done their self mastery. So you're going to find a lot of, it's like you're going to find a lot of freedom through this person. So you know, I know that that sounds weird for a lot of you because But it's like this person, isn't going to make you feel, this person's going to make you feel more free. And like, but I'm getting like this is still about money. So like your manifestations, like there's something that you were built, like you're gonna bring in the perfect partner, the perfect, and it is going to both free you up and help you with self mastery, Queen of Pentacles. And I'm getting like this is going to manifest wealth, Queen of Cups. So it's like your emotional happiness and your wealth are linked. And it does look like, yeah, if you if you're not like you're going to be in a place where you're actively manifesting, like actively putting in the work. This is about this success is going to require you to take action. And I feel like one person in this connection is going to be taking actions towards another one, and the other one is taking actions towards an idea. Um, However, if you haven't taken actions towards this person, and I get that some of you have not taken any actions towards this person, it's your turn. Four of Swords. There is going to have to be healing between you and this person. Wheel of Fortune. Yes, your luck is tied to this person. Like things are here to work out, but they're like, yeah, Six of Pentacles. There's going to be a very important need for there to be absolute fairness and generosity in this connection. Page of Cups. Page of Cups with the Queen of Cups. That can be about communication about feelings. Like there's gonna be a need for there to be a communication about feelings. So, if you have not pulled, if you have not, taken action towards somebody you need to take action towards, you're gonna need to take that action. However, if you've done everything you can towards somebody, you need to be still, work towards your dreams, and let them take the action. Because, if this has been a twin flame connection, and there may has been one person who's, tried to move things forward in the connection. What I am getting with Mother Earth is like there is a greater mission. Like there is something that you have been put on this earth to do. And the reason why you've been put on this earth to do it with two people, like there's a lot of twin flames in this pile. It's like you're meeting somebody, that you have somebody that you were put on this earth to work in conjunction for something that is for the greater good. There does need to be communication, specifically regarding emotions, that there is one, like that there is somebody that needs to be, both of you need to be action oriented. There's no standing still, even though there's this be still card. But if you have taken action towards the other person and they have consistently not taken action towards you, you need to make sure that you put a pause on taking action towards them. Deal with your bigger thing. However, you know, be the free side of yourself, because the other, you're both coming into self mastery. However, if you're the person who hasn't, worked towards this connection, then you're going to have to do it if you want to succeed. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't make smaller successes in your life, but you have a larger mission that is meant to have two people. And you have this self mastery, and you need to free yourself from situations that aren't related to this. So your money in 2020, especially if you're like sure that this isn't you, pick another pile. It's fine. Yeah, I feel like some of you may pick another pile, but some of you, your ultimate success in 2020 is going to be through your twin connection. Either that, or it's going to be with this. There is a person in your life. They're meant to be in your life. You're meant to work together in this life. Your energies are very similar. So with the cold heart, again, if you have been somebody who's been cold to somebody, that you realize now maybe they were very significant to my future, and you're going to have to get in your strength and make things right. If that isn't you, like this person is going to have to get into their strength and make things right. I'm getting that there is a lot of fear that you're, like, if you want to be like you're going to have to overcome. If somebody didn't treat you very well, that doesn't mean that you should accept continuing to be treated with bad behavior. That's why if somebody hasn't invested in you, be still, work towards your dreams and goals. However, you are, even if you're going to have to take some time for stillness, you will be set free. Yeah, you have a mission. You have a mission. There are angels. There are what you're supposed to be doing is so much bigger than you. It is going to be for the greater good. The relationship is gravy. But your mission is far more important. Your mission is for the greater good of everybody. Your mission is divinely guided. So clarity. So, like, for everybody in this pile, you are going to get money. You're going to get but it is going to be through your mission. You're going to be working on your life mission. If for any reason, you've done everything you possibly can do in this connection, if you've done everything you can possibly do in this connection, you're going to have to be still within this connection and work on your life mission. That ultimately is going to push the other person towards doing their mission, which is ultimately going to put you in alignment. So with the but if you haven't done everything that you can possibly do to bring this together, I would suggest for not just for emotions, but for your success and the greater good to do it. And you're going to continue to get clarity. Yeah, somebody has really had a closed heart in this situation. Again, if you've been closing off your heart from somebody, just know that your success is tied into that. It's not just about emotions. Emotions are going to be you know, important, but this isn't about emotions. This is about a greater good. This is about a larger calling. This is about benefiting from something that also benefits humanity. So, the people in this pile, you know, that's a lot. That's understandable. But with the heart, there's twists and turns that things can be mended. But there needs to be a show of appreciation. Like if somebody's been closed off, they need to demonstrably show appreciation for the other person. So your success is tied in with your mission. And it seems like your mission is tied in with another person. If it isn't a twin flame journey, I'm getting most of you, this is a twin flame journey. If you really feel like this pile doesn't fit with you at all, pick another one. It's fine. But for most of you, you are on the twin flame journey. And somebody hasn't been open emotionally, but your success, your money, it is all tied with your greater mission. Again, you can't make if you've done everything you can to possibly bring this connection together, then you need to find your stillness towards the relationship and work specifically on your mission. You specifically working on your mission is going to, as much as possible, help bring this into fruition. For those of you who maybe have put your energy in other places, which I feel like a lot of you have put your energy in different places, maybe because the connection is very intense, or maybe you thought you needed to do something first. Your success and your mission, your basic life purpose is kind of going to be dependent on you actually putting your energy and time and effort in this person. Doesn't have to be 100% of your time and effort, because quite frankly, you're both dealing with something that's bigger than the both of you. It's not about like the romance for those who are in twin flames. The romance, is going to be beneficial, but you guys working on what you're supposed to do for humanity, in tandem with each other, is going to be the biggest thing. So all of you, you're going to be working on your life purpose, and your money in 2021 is going to be dependent on you working towards your life purpose. And if you're not 100% sure of what your life purpose is, you may have to actually look at what the relationship is, because that's going to help guide you to your life purpose. So thank you very much. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers, and I'm getting really close. So first off, Happy New Year. I hope everything is fabulous. I really appreciate you. Thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, booking readings. It matters. I appreciate it. And thank you so much. We're going to move on to pile number 4. So, pile number 4. So a few cards fell out when I was doing the when I just started shuffling as I was doing the outro for the deck before you. So the Sun and the Ten of Cups came out. Money is going to manifest for you. Yeah. 9 of, like, some of you are really like some of you are going to be doing things independently. Like, you're taking independent control of your money. You're but you're going to have so much happiness. This is ultimate happiness. This is ultimate happiness. There are no happier cards in the deck. These are cards about happiness, and this is cards about building emotional stability, building emotion not emotional stability. I mean, I'm thinking you definitely have emotional stability. But this is about building financial stability, being independent. 2 of Swords, though. So I'm going to question the 2 of Swords. Oh, and then the Knight of Swords came out. There has been something that has been making, that has been cutting your clarity. There's been something like that has left you mentally conflicted. You are going to receive clarity. So you're going to be able to support yourself. Some of you are going to be doing your own business. Yeah, a lot of you are going to be doing your own business, and you are going to have success in the next year. Money 2021. Page of Cups. There's going to be a need to communicate your heart to people. Knight of Swords again. I believe that you're also going to be bringing people clarity. The 5 of Cups. So keep in mind, like, you have the 10 of Cups and the Sun. Like, the sun is shining on you, but I feel like maybe you're going to build, yeah, you've had some setbacks. You've had some things that didn't work out that were very painful. But there was a silver lining, and you're going to be able to use that silver lining to create success for yourself. With the 8 of Swords, well, the good thing is the 8 of Swords is no match for the Sun. The 8 of Swords is blindfolding and being, thinking that you're trapped when you're not, but the Sun brings clarity. So, like, know that you're going to have clarity and happiness. Initially, you're going to have to go internally because you do have something in your head that is telling you you're stuck when you're not. I'm telling you 100% that you're going to be able to overcome that. You're going to be able to see what needs to be seen. And this is going to bring you healing. It's going to bring you temperance. It's going to bring you emotional stability. And I'm getting that your emotional stability is going to bring real world riches into your life and happiness. So this is not just money. You're bringing in money, happiness, clarity. You need to follow your intuition, because you're going to get an offer. I just heard an offer that you can't refuse. Well, any offer you can refuse. It's just going to be an offer that it'd be not the brightest move for you to refuse. With the moon that came out, you're going to maybe have to make this decision with it's going to be real and concrete, but you may not have a lot of real and concrete facts. It's one of the reasons why you're going to have to follow your intuition. You will know what's right. But if you get lost in the, that you don't know, you know, it's going to get in the way of the clarity and happiness that you're going to manifest. So what it will, however, do is when you take and build something stable, like take the offer of something stable and build on it, you're going to be somebody who is very financially stable. Yeah, you're going to be able to handle your finances. You're going to be somebody who manifested, you're going to be like actively manifesting money and stability. Because I feel like some of what you're like, I feel like some of what you're really going to value is the stability. And maybe that might be one of the reasons why you're not quite as sure, because I think your path may require you to go independent. Some of you are going to have to, yeah, some of you like uh, building your business. Like there's, but like if you have a dream you want to manifest, you can do it. You're the right person to do it. Yes, it is going to take work, and occasionally you're going to have to follow your intuition when you don't have a clear-cut answer. But your intuition is good, and it's going to lead to massive amounts of success. You're going to put yourself on a different plane. Chariot. So those things that you're, kind of afraid to do because you think you might not have stability, it's the irony is you're going to gain stability through doing them. I'm and once you do, it's like it's still going to be you're still going to be as somebody who's dealing with reality, dealing with, making sure your taxes are done, you know building on some offer that you're given, building, working on it every day. But what it will do is, because you are no longer going to be working against yourself, assuming you are trapped when you are not, being stuck in pain when you were always supposed to look at that Two of Cups, because the Two of Cups is going to bring in this clarity, like you facing the unknown. Yeah, you're going to have to face the unknown. It's just you're going to find clarity through facing the unknown. Some of you, I've got the Be Still card, but I am getting a lot of action regarding. So like, have you are you coming out of a place of relative, because I feel like you may have, because of the things that you've had to deal with, I think that you may be coming out of a place where things weren't moving forward for you. And you're going to be coming into a place where like everything starts falling into place. But the the only limitations you have are self-made, which just means that as soon as you stop accepting those as limitations, you will have all the momentum of the universe in your favor. So it's okay that things have not worked out in the past. That does not affect whether things will work out in the future. But you deciding you're stuck, and when I say that, I'm not saying that, obviously we have these blocks. We have these blocks because life isn't fair, because things have happened that haven't been good. However, pay attention to the silver lining, because the silver lining is going to deal with just, like, you're still putting in the work, but like the manifestations are going to be phenomenal. You're going to be all right financially. Like, you're definitely going to be all right financially, but you need to realize that you are the source of your stability, and be willing to face the unknown and trust your instincts, because that is going to bring you in alignment. So, thank you. I really appreciate you. So, if you do want a free reading, I'm giving away two as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. So, just make sure that you subscribe and you comment, and you are in the running for that. I also want to say Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you for everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing. You know, it matters. It helps. And it's helping me continue to do this. So I just want to say I'm grateful to all of you. So Happy New Year.